In this video, we're going to talk all about the do's and don'ts for Instagram Reels. Hey everybody, Katie Lance here, and if you're struggling at all with Instagram Reels, as a lot of folks are, we're going to do a deep dive. I'm going to share some of the biggest do's and don'ts for Instagram Reels, especially if you're in real estate. Let's go. Do number one, create informative and engaging content. This is a big thing that makes a big difference, right? And so when you first start doing Reels, it can feel a little nerve-wracking. Maybe you're on camera for the first time. One of the ways to create informative and engaging Reels is to look at your life as content. As you're out and about, you see something that inspires you or something that's funny or something that makes you smile, take a quick video, take a quick clip of it. You know, maybe you are a real estate agent and you want to showcase your expertise in your local community. As you're out and about, take out your phone, take a 5-second video of the beautiful sunset or a 5-second little clip of your favorite coffee shop or your favorite dog park. You don't always have to create the whole video all in one shot. A lot of times some of my Reels are a little clip here, a little clip here. The beauty of Reels is then you can go into Reels and upload each one of those clips, add a fun piece of music. It's amazing what just a fun piece of music can do to a video. Add a little bit of text about how you love where you live, and there you go. Same thing if you're creating Reels for property tours or virtual tours. It doesn't have to be the boring video that we've all seen, like I'm walking through the living room, right? We don't have to do that. We actually covered this in the last video I did. We'll link to that in the description below. But a real simple video, if you're doing a video for a property tours, again, you don't have to narrate it. You could just take out your phone, hit that video button, and record 5 or 10 seconds of just the kitchen. Maybe you're slowly panning the kitchen or the backyard or a couple great features. Again, now you can go in, take some of those clips, upload those, add some music, and there you go. One thing that definitely makes a big difference with your Reels, if possible, film vertically. Vertically tends to work better versus horizontally. You're usually going to get more traction, more likes, more engagement, and more interaction. So use that real estate, no pun intended, but film vertically, not horizontally. Do number two, utilize Instagram's editing features. I know there's so many great apps that are out there. A lot of folks use Canva and other tools for editing, and you can certainly use those if you're comfortable. But especially if you're new or you're a little bit nervous with Reels, you're just getting going, use what Instagram has available. The good news is editing with Reels has gotten even easier. When you are creating a Reel, you can easily upload your clips all right in Reels. You can also add text, and I'll give you a quick tip. If you're adding text over your Reel, you can type the text, and then when you tap on the text button, you'll see a little slider across the bottom, and you can adjust that slider for how long you want that text to appear on video. So if you've ever seen those videos or those Reels where text is appearing and then disappearing, again, all you have to do is type your text, click on it, and then adjust that slider. It's a little bit of an advanced tip, but there's some really simple editing things that you can do. Also within Instagram Reels, you can do voiceovers now. You can add music. In fact, one of the newer features with Instagram, when you're uploading video or even photos, it'll give you some suggested video options, and it'll time your Reel to that music. So there's some really great features, and use what Instagram already has available. Tip number three, make sure you are engaging with other folks in your network, engage with your followers, and engage with other colleagues in your network within Instagram. So just like Instagram in general, it's really important if you're trying to grow your audience with Reels, take some time to scroll through the Reels feed. There's actually a feed within Instagram of just Reels. Scroll through that. You're going to see a lot of Reels from people you follow, but you're also going to see a lot from people you don't follow. This is going to give you a little bit of inspiration. You're going to hear some audio. Maybe you'll hear an audio that you're like, I like that. Maybe it's music, maybe it's a funny audio. On any of the Reels that you watch, you can click the audio and save that audio to use later. I know for me, if I'm ever stuck on Reels ideas, one of the first things I'll do is I'll just start scrolling through my Reels, and I will start saving audio that I enjoy that I might want to use later on. Now also, you want to make sure that you take a few minutes a day. I always talk about the idea of focus 5. On a daily basis, if you want to grow your Instagram, make sure you're scrolling through your feed, like, comment, interact with at least 5 people a day. Don't be a drive-by liker, but take a few minutes to like, comment, and interact with your colleagues, with people that you're following, and you might even search out other businesses that are local to you. Your local country club, your local tennis club, local businesses, your things in your local area, and you can interact with others who are posting or creating content in that local area. So make sure we don't post and run. A big do for anything with Reels and Instagram in general is making sure we're interacting and connecting with others. Before we get into the don'ts, if you enjoyed this so far, we'd love if you'd hit the subscribe button and the bell button, because we have new videos that come out each and every week. All right, let's get on with the don'ts. Don't number 1, don't post irrelevant content. Okay, irrelevant or unprofessional content, I should say. Now, I would imagine for most of you, you know it's important to post relevant content. You are professional, right? But just like anything else, we want to put our best foot forward. So Reels, I find, is a great opportunity to showcase your listings, your open houses, but it's also a great opportunity for you to get on camera and showcase your expertise about real estate, about buying and selling, and about your local community. So we want to really keep that in mind. Other types of content can be really appropriate for your stories. For example, vacation pictures, or some of your favorite moments with your fur babies or your family, or hobbies and interests. Sure, some of those could be in Reels, but if you're using Reels primarily for growth professionally, keep your Reels professional. Doesn't mean you have to be stuffy and buttoned up, but keep them related to your business. So if you follow me over on Instagram, and we'll drop my handle below in case we're not connected yet on Instagram, give me a follow. But if you follow me on Instagram, you'll notice that most of my Reels have to do with our business. So it's things related to social media and content strategy and our academy and how you can work with me and all those good things. And then additional content around family or kind of behind the scenes, that happens in stories. So just kind of understanding how some of those different platforms work, I think, is really important. And also keep in mind too, when it comes to putting your best foot forward, take a second glance at some of the pictures and videos that we're uploading. We want to make sure that they're clear, they're not fuzzy, they're not showing things that, maybe again aren't putting your best foot forward. So just keep that in mind. Don't number 2, don't post copyrighted material or material that's not yours. This is a big one, and again, I'm assuming that most of you are not doing this, but it's something to really keep in mind. I'm often asked with Reels, what about music? One of the things I think that's really important with music is to pick the music that Instagram has available. So if you're editing your Reels outside of Instagram, and you add music, when you pull them into Instagram, sometimes you might get a copyright violation. So I always recommend, if you are editing your Reels somewhere else, maybe in Canva or in another app, do that editing and then put it into Instagram, and then find the music within Instagram and add it. And that's going to save you time and time again. So that's really important. It's also really important if you're taking that Reel and you're putting it on YouTube or Facebook or any other platform. I always like to add the music in the platform. And that's honestly one of the reasons why I said earlier, just edit within the platform. I find like it makes it a lot easier. Now, in terms of other content, there are some great sites out there where you can get some stock video footage. So for example, Pexels.com is a great free site if you're looking for some stock video footage. It is available for commercial use, and there's other websites available as well. So if you're using any type of commercial or stock photography or stock videos, you just want to make sure that you are getting them through a site that is for commercial use, not just Google Images, right? Which is really, really important. Don't number 3, don't forget to disclose partnerships or affiliations. This is a big one, right? And so if you have some sort of partnership, maybe you love a certain product or a certain app and you're an affiliate for that company and you're doing a reel about it, make sure you disclose that. You just say, hey, we have a partnership with XYZ company and we are a partner, we are an affiliate. That's really, really important. Also in the world of real estate, I know for many of you, you need to disclose what brokerage you're with. So don't forget that. Make sure you state, who you are, what brokerage you're with. Always double check with your broker or your local association. Every area is different. And so for some of you, you might need to state that on video. Others, depending on what area of the country or the world that you are in, you might just be okay disclosing that inside your caption underneath your reel. I know some of you also have to list your DRE number, your Department of Real Estate number. So just double check with that. Don't forget to do that. Don't forget to disclose that. All right. I would love to hear from you. 2 things. Number 1, are you active on Instagram? Yes or no? Let me know in the comments below. Drop your Instagram handle below so we can connect. And the second thing is, if you are struggling at all with Instagram Reels or content or just Instagram strategy in general, I want to direct you to our free Instaguide. Go to katielance.com/Instaguide, katielance.com/Instaguide. It is chock full of tips, tools, and strategies to help you take your Instagram, if you're a real estate agent, to the next level and beyond. Thanks so much for tuning in. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't done so already, and we'll see you soon, and I'll see you on Instagram.